What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. Now today is May 29th, and with that we had a State of the Game. Today's State of the Game featured Hamish and a special guest, I guess you could say, lead AI designer Drew Retchner. Now, before I talk about all this State of the Game, let you guys know I'm probably just going to be farming a couple checkpoints while we talk about this, and I'll probably show you guys my build. Now, reason for that is there's actually a little bit of discussion to be had after today's State of the Game. Now, there's good news and bad news and some troubling news and really more crappy news. So next week will be 3.1. This Friday will be yet another patch. So we're going to have a patch Friday, and then we're going to have a patch 3.1 on next Friday. So with Friday's patch, this coming Friday, some of the AI problems will be fixed, and then Hamish said they will be properly fixing the bank headquarters that they did a partial fix yesterday. So if you guys know anything about that, obviously he did not want to say the words, but the loot cave is going to be completely patched out of the game. They have made it abundantly clear that they do not want people farming in that manner, and they tried to fix it without saying anything about it the other day, but after they found out that the partial fix did not work, they will be properly, with air quotations, fixing that on Friday. So there goes your loot cave. I did make a video on it yesterday showing you guys how to do the loot cave, because I know a lot of you casual players cannot farm as much as those hardcore players. And if you guys did the math, or you've seen a Marco style do the math, or you've seen them do the math on State of the Game, you will see that the percentage of you getting those drops you really want are 0.00 whatever the hell. It's really small. So the amount of times you have to grind to get that one piece you're going to use is really hard. So using that loot cave, what they're not understanding is it helps those casual players get what they need. Because all the rest of us that have what we need, we're either in the raid, or we're in the dark zone, or in conflict. So the only people really using that loot cave are people that need to farm those items. So I'm not really understanding why they would do that. It doesn't hurt the game. It's not a glitch. It's not a cheat. It's just a classic loot cave that a lot of us veteran gamers find really fun, and bring us back to those Destiny 2, WoW, and all those other games where you had those cool loot caves to help you grind for that gear. But instead, they will be patching that on Friday, so I will leave a link in the end of this video to that loot cave video. So if you are farming for that God rolled piece, or that really nice 41 plus damage to elites mask, or that God rolled weapon, I promise you, go do the loot cave. You will find it. I don't know why they're going to patch this, but they're doing it without really saying much about it. So that is Friday's patch. So the next one will be next Friday. Now that will introduce 3.1. Now 3.1, like they were saying before, it's going to be a lot of changes to the AI. There's going to be changes to the semi-automatic weapons. So basically all of your rifles, for the most part, are going to have their RPMs fluctuate a bit and fixed. So that's going to be good. And then 3.1, the biggest thing that they harped on were the NPCs. Now, this is where a whole nother discussion needs to be had about the state of the game as a whole, and how these developers are laughing in our face while we waste money. They're understanding that their player count is getting lower. They're understanding that their PvP current state is so low that you have people going back to Division which I'm sure they probably want as a developer. But you know, you're losing players on this game. You're not addressing it. You're losing players on the raid because you're not addressing matchmaking. What Hamish said today is they said they have no plans on addressing the matchmaking for raid, but they will help you guys, you know, find a LFG or something. Basically, they are not going to put it in the game, so start looking. I've been trying to help LFG through my channel. So if you want to comment your gamer tag, you know, PC, PlayStation, Xbox, whatever, to find people, that's fine. There are LFGs on Xbox. I heard there's not on PlayStation. But also, you know, Facebook, social media is a great LFG factor because they are clearly not going to put it in the game anytime soon. I think if they watch their player count lower even more within the next month or two, they will implement it. But right now, they do not care. And they made that abundantly clear. Now, the next thing that kind of struck odd with these guys is the amount of times they were laughing and giggling about these NPC bugs. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but the past 3 years, we played The Division. We were promised 12 Dark Zones. We only got 9. We were promised more incursions. We didn't get any. We were promised Central Park. We didn't get anything. There were all the rumors for all these things we could have gotten, but we didn't. And the reason for it were patches. They are fixing mistakes that should not have been there in the first place, and then it ruins the overall feel of the game and the lifespan. Because now, instead of adding more stuff, more content, you're sitting here laughing for 30 minutes about a fix that shouldn't have even been there in the first place. You have your lead AI designer sitting there laughing like, I don't know why they do this. Well, if you looked at the coding, you would understand that their speed is way higher, and their reaction to it is, you know, put together by a 5-year-old. They're not understanding that if you looked at it in the first place, instead of just did like a little oversight, you would have caught that. If you played the game instead of just trying to laugh about it on State of the Game, you would have caught that. If you guys actually played this video game, you would catch a lot of these bugs instead of watching our videos and then just fixing everything when we do it. Instead, you should probably play the game, understand it, do a patch every week or whatever, that your own little, you know, little fixes here and there to help, but, you know, wasting our time with talking about, oh yeah, the NPC speed, ha ha ha, yeah, it's funny when they come up here and hit you in the mouth. It's like, yeah, I get it, but why? Why are you sitting here wasting our time while we watch you guys just laugh about a problem that shouldn't have been there in the first place? Instead, you should just give us a straight solution, give us a date, and then move on to the next thing. Instead, you blew off matchmaking like it was nothing. You blew off the bank fix, even though it's helping all the casual players get the gear they need. And then you harp on NPCs and then laugh about it when that's the most annoying part of the whole game. So not only do you have the matchmaking problem, but the NPCs, how aggravated they get, how they run up to you and one-hit melee you, how they get behind you and then melee you without you even knowing, how they spawn at a different spots, purposely flank you, then run up straight to you and hit you numerous times. What about the part where you get revived and you automatically get meleeed down again? Like, it's not stuff to laugh about. That's like destroying your player base. They don't want to play a game where the NPCs are doing that. It's not fun. You're not creating that, you know, that fun atmosphere for all player types. And the best part about the State of the Game today is you could tell Hamish got yelled at mid-State of the Game because he had to apologize yet again for laughing about there being bugs. When everyone knows we spent 3 years watching them fix bugs. I mean, it wasn't even until 1.8, and then they got their players back because, oh, hey, you fixed your game after 2.5 years. Are we really about to sit here through that again? It just seems like a big problem. I'm seeing a lot of people not play this game now, and that's sad. This current state of the game, you guys should be focusing on your player count, focusing on, you know, what the people are telling. Like, laughing about these problems that people aren't playing your game over isn't funny. You should be, you know, concerned about your player count and then move on. You know, hey guys, we understand that, you know, it's a big pain, but we are fixing it. It'll be fixed by, you know, X, Y, and Z. I don't see why you guys couldn't have just said that and moved on to the next one. Instead, you sat there and laughed about it for however long. And it's the lead AI designer that was doing it. It was like, wow, you guys are just, you really don't care. We're going to spend another 3 years of these patches. We're not going to get half of the content we were promised. You said year 1 content was free, but yet year 1 has been filled to the brim of patches fixing things. How much stuff have we actually gotten in the first 2.5 months of this video game? Not a lot. There's not a lot of content. There's a lot of fixes. And that's not good. It doesn't make you guys look good. Now see if I covered everything. So there will be a fix for the bank headquarters on Friday. 3.1 will come out next Friday. And after that, I assume, give it a week or so, and I bet they will start ramping up for the title update for PTS. Now remember, the PTS does last about a month or so, so don't get too excited. It's not going to come anytime soon. So the best thing we have coming are the fixes. Not having a loot cave come Friday, so if you really want that loot cave, start hitting it now. And yeah, 3.1. So yeah, obviously this isn't the highest spectrum of the state of the game, but you guys just need to fix your stuff, man. Fix your stuff. This game is fun. A lot of people are hooked, but there's still a lot of things you need to fix. You didn't even talk about the armor glitch. Ho ho ho. They didn't even talk about it, guys. They didn't even say armor in the whole state of the game. Man. Ooh. I'm telling you. Give it another month or so and this community is going to be gone. You guys need to step it up. But alright. If you guys understand what I'm saying or want to build on the conversation, hit me up in the comment section below. I am happy to talk to you guys. I am going to be throwing down another build video today. So yeah, buckle up. A lot of content coming. But yeah, it's your boy, Kamikazevondoom. And I hope they fix it, man. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.